Hello. I was just about to start filming the next thing on my list to do today, and then I realized I haven't even talked to the camera yet. I haven't introduced this video at all. I just kind of filmed my morning and then did my work day. So it's 2:30 now. I had quite a busy day, to be honest with you. A few hour long meeting this morning for work. I ran to the post office to drop off stuff for work and just quickly stopped at the grocery store because it's right across the road, picked up a few groceries, and then kept working. Did so many little jobs today, which always feels a little bit more rewarding. Those little things that you just keep putting off because they're so small. So I knocked all of those out today. It's 2:30 now, and I was just about to bake some sourdough bagels. My sourdough, I think, was probably at its peak closer to an hour ago, but obviously I was working and I couldn't get to it. I should have fed it maybe a little bit later than I did this morning, but that's okay. I think it will still work out. I've never made sourdough bagels, so I'm excited. I think I'm just going to mix everything, and then it says to knead it for like 6 minutes and then let it sit for an hour, and then knead it again for like 30 seconds and then let it sit overnight. So super easy today, and then tomorrow morning I will do the boiling and the shaping and the stuff. So we'll see how it goes, because I have another meeting at 8:30 tomorrow morning, so I'd like to get them in the oven before that. But we also have a photo shoot for work tomorrow at like 11, so I have to like really get ready. It is Monday. This is going to be a week in my life. I'm not sure exactly what it's gonna look like yet. I work from home. I work out from home. I do a lot from home. I do have Wednesday off for Girls' Day. I'm taking a vacation day off work for a Girls' Day with my mom and my sister, and that just means going to my mom's house and binge watching Survivor because we're so behind, and us three have been watching the last season together. So I'm doing that Wednesday all day. Ooh, it is a beautiful day, if you couldn't tell. Let's start kneading and making some bagels. One of the things I'm trying not to do this year is multitask all the time. When I'm doing something like baking, I always have a video on that I'm watching at the same time, and I really want to do that right now. I would like to continue my Star Wars watch through. I'm doing like a chronological watch through, so right now I am watching, it's one of the animated series. I forget the name of everything. Ignore everything I ever said. I would like to watch a Star Wars TV show while I do the bagels, and I think I'm going to choose not to. Should I do it in silence? That sounds awful. Should I try it anyway? Yeah, I should try it anyway. Let's make some bagels. Maybe I'll just chat shit if I'm not watching anything. We'll see. You know what? I'm feeling really parched. I'm wearing cargo pants, so they are ticking on the ground. Who were I? Took off all my rings. I wore rings today. I don't wear rings, like multiple fingers. Okay. Here she is, bubbly and beautiful. Oh yeah, beautiful. It's like gram to liter, right? Milliliter? I think so. Needs to get warm. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Fart rev. I've heard that. Put some starter in the fridge. Very quiet in here. Okay, what did I say? 150 grams. Also never done a sourdough with sugar. Done with the scale. Just gonna mix it up until it looks kind of grody. It's a little like milky water, so just keep folding it and kneading it for 5 to 6 minutes in a clockwise. Cover it, let it rest for an hour. And during that hour, I'm going to have a chai latte and maybe a little snack. And then I am trying to finish off a reading vlog. So I will probably be reading a book that you won't see. I mean, it'll be out for you like 2 weeks ago, if my schedule is what I think it is. I'm gonna hopefully finish that today or tomorrow. And then the rest of the week we can read together. I have like, I think 3 more books in my January TBR after this one. Okay, that looks good. I'm gonna knead it in the bowl, so you actually don't have much to watch if you're over there. Should I move the camera? There were a few reviews that said it was not the best consistency, so they added either flour or water to fix that, but I feel like that's always a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna add a smidge. I'm gonna add a smidge of water. Okay, I also don't love to leave it in the bowl that I did it in.
Set a timer for 6 minutes.
6 minutes is good enough. I'm gonna do this on the counter. F that. Hi, it's like 24 hours since I last talked to the camera. I was going to film this morning, especially because I made my bagels, but I was just feeling a little bit spread thin with the workout, making the bagels, morning meeting that I had to prep for, and then going to our photo shoot for work. So I actually cut out my 20-minute run this morning. On Tuesdays, I've been doing an upper body workout and then a 20-minute run, or like, I don't know, 2.5 to 3K, depending on what I feel like doing on the treadmill that day, which is usually not that much, but I am actually missing Game of Thrones. If you saw my first video of the year, I don't watch a lot of TV, so I made a rule for myself that I can only watch Game of Thrones while I'm on the treadmill, either getting my steps in or running. I've been reading on the treadmill a lot though to get my steps every day, but the last episode of Game of Thrones that I watched, the dragons have arrived. So I was looking forward to watching it, but I just felt too busy this morning, and I'm glad that I didn't because everything lined up. I was ready to go right at the time our meeting was supposed to start, so I'm glad I didn't. But the bagels are pretty good. I'd say for my first bagels, I just kind of got to get the shape a little bit better. I had half of one to try, and then Zach had a whole one. I made 3 cheese, 3 sesame seed, and 2 regular, but the sesame seed, I feel like they're all gonna, oh, not so bad. I feel like I can improve my shape a little bit. I'm not sure. They're a bit puffed up because you're supposed to make them a ball first and then do the donut shape. But I think my balls were too big.
There's gotta be a joke in there somewhere.
Or I'm not sure how to make them more flat. I might watch a video of someone doing it, but they taste very good. Very good recipe. I'm gonna try it again. I might like doing bagels more than bread, dare I say. I also think it's easier just to now cut these in half and then keep some in the freezer and then just toast them when I want them. Anyway, I didn't finish my book for my other video yesterday. I have about 200 pages to read still, so that's probably gonna be most of tonight. It also looks like it might be our last nice weather day for a while, so we're gonna take the dogs somewhere fun, off leash, I think, again, somewhere that they can run around just to bask in the sun a little bit more. And then Zach's walking them tomorrow because I'm gone most of the day to my mom's house, and then he has a conference Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So I will be doing them 3 days in a row, so I'm hoping that the sun comes back after the rain tomorrow, because this is beautiful. I could walk them all the time in this. The rain makes me a little less happy. I also get very anxious walking them off leash by myself. I can do one dog, but not both at the same time. I'm just like, this is the one time that their recall is gonna suck. Even though I'm in legal off leash places, I still just get very anxious about it. So I'm not sure what that looks like. I'm gonna do a really good one on Saturday, I think, but Thursday, Friday, when I'm working all day, probably not as much. I was just sitting down to start editing my next video that's going up, even though I haven't finished the last book for that video. But I just thought I'd give you a recap because, like I said, I haven't updated in 24 hours and I had a whole morning this morning and I just felt too rushed. I did make a tea in here for our photo shoot, and because it's boiling water, it's still hot. It was hot at the end of it, so I've been home for like 2 hours, 2.5 hours, and it's still going strong in here, but I would love a coffee. So I'm gonna quickly try to finish this. I'm gonna chug some water because I have not had enough water today. Not even half of this is gone. And I worked out, like I said, so should probably drink a little more water. And then I'm gonna make myself a coffee. I should actually probably do a book update for my other video now. Just keeping you in the loop. I'm just, oh, it's done now. Uploading my SD card in here and putting the footage onto my laptop takes a long time. So I was like, what a great time to do a little update. I should actually also switch my headphones. I prefer wearing my over ears when I edit. Yeah. Just thought I'd give you a little bit of an update. I am digging the makeup today simply because I did it knowing I was doing a photo shoot, so it's a little bit more of a full face than I've been doing lately. Should also clean the kitchen. Oh, and I'm making dinner tonight, which last night we had leftovers, but tonight I have to cook. I'm thinking I'm gonna do beef fried rice. I have rice in the fridge that we have to eat probably yesterday, and I have a pound of ground beef and some zucchini, and then I have some frozen vegetables and some eggs. I think I'll just do a little, yeah, beef fried rice. That sounds really good to me. I didn't meal plan this week, and it feels weird because I'm just kind of going with the flow, which is not very like me. Tell me why I made my coffee, and I'm like, okay, I'll sit down and watch some YouTube while I drink this, and instantly started scrolling on my phone. So then I put it down. I was like, you know what? I don't need the extra stimulation. 2 minutes later, Zach texted me. I answered him. I closed it. I opened Instagram. I don't need the extra stimulation, so I threw it across the room. And then of course I'm watching someone, and then of course I'm watching someone talk about books, and I'm like, crap, I want to read that. So instead of getting my phone out and going to Goodreads, I screenshotted my laptop screen so that I wouldn't forget what that book is called. I need to lock my phone away. In like, I want to say from like September to November, I was putting it upstairs at, I don't know, 6 p.m. for the rest of the evening. I know it's not 6 yet, but I think that was really wonderful, and I might need to go back to doing that. So simply in an effort not to pick up my phone while I'm sitting here, because clearly I'm a bit restless and I want to keep my hands busy, I'm going to watch YouTube while I clean the kitchen. I think that would be a great idea. I just can't believe it. It really is a phone addiction in this world, isn't it? I am the first one to say I'm guilty of it, and it was going so well, and now it's getting worse again, and I have all of the locks go on after anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes depending on the app, and I just have been ignoring them. I think my next reading vlog needs to be matching my screen time, or reading every time I want to go on my phone or something like that, because I think it would help me. Anyway, I'm gonna clean the kitchen. I think Zach will be down in like 15, and then we can take the dogs for a walk before the sun goes down. I already emptied the dishwasher while I made my coffee. I find that kind of a fun race against the milk frother thing to do every day, most days. So now I will fill it. Let's give you guys some motivation too.
Oh, aren't you pretty? Yeah, you're so pretty. Hi.
There's Kelso Belso. Come on. Oh, good. Kiko. I know, I also expected it to be busier. Hi, Kelso. It is 9 p.m. I just updated the reading vlog. Go watch the video from 2 weeks ago for you, I think, if you're curious, where I'm trying to find a 5-star read. This one's it, I think. It's happening for me live today. So I'm gonna get ready for bed at full capacity so that I can read until I want to fall asleep and then just go to bed. Cat's with me. Had a little bit of Bailey's, had a little bit of chocolate, watched the finale of season 20 of Taskmaster finally. My best tip is to put benzoyl peroxide on while you brush your teeth, because it only stays on for like 2 to 3 minutes. Brushing my teeth is the #1 time I multitask, so that was good from me. Just saying. When I floss, I always think of the OC. Retinol night, which has to stay on for like 10 minutes before you can do anything else. So I'm gonna do this, and then right before bed, I will moisturize. Good morning, everybody. Off to my mom's place for our girls' day. In case you're wondering, I am still doing a pull-up every time I come through the garage. Oh, I did upper body yesterday though, so. There maybe have been 1 or 2 times where I have asked Zach to go get me a drink out of the fridge here so I don't have to do a pull-up. But there are other times where he asks me to get him something, and then I say, this next pull-up is dedicated to you. So, still doing them. Anyway, ready to go. I lost track of time. I think I'm supposed to be there around 8:30, but it's 8:25. Sorry, not usually me, but today it is. Just popping in to say one of my favorite things is driving across town on a beautiful day and remembering that I live in one of the most beautiful places in the world. My goodness, the clouds are getting caught by the mountains and it's sunny in all the fields. Oh my goodness, such a nice drive. Okay, I'm back from my mom's. We have one more episode to watch. We did not get to the finale, so we're gonna meet up again on Friday evening to watch that because it's like 3 hours. It's 4:30. I have a lot of things that I want to talk about and that I need to do tonight. One of the main things is edit a video that I'm hoping to get up tonight, if not tonight, first thing tomorrow morning. I just finished my book last night, which is the last book for that video, if you're wondering. It was The Warm Hands of Ghosts. So one of the things that we're going to do is fill out my reading journal for my first 5-star book of the year, which is so exciting. We're gonna do that and then I can put it on the bookshelf. I am not sure where to put it because historical fiction, but also fantasy. It's like a 50-50 to me, like half historical fiction, half magical realism. I think I will still put it with my historical fiction books. Ooh, because I thought the same about The Once and Future Witches, but that is mostly fantasy. But I was like, do I need to start like a magic shelf? I am doing a quick dinner tonight. I do not feel like cooking. I did just make myself a coffee, my second coffee of the day. Sue me. I also have 2 packages sitting here. One of them is a Staples package for work, but I forgot what I ordered because it was supposed to come the next day and it is now a week later. I got a pack of 12 of my favorite pen. Lots of dividers for making client binders. Do you guys care about what I buy for work? But here's the real package. I made a book order. Also, if you watched my first video of the year, maybe it was on there. I made a book order and one book was delayed and now it has arrived. Half a Soul by Olivia Atwater. So something else I want to do in my reading journal is I have a spread for all the books that I've bought in each month, which January is going to be a big one, and I don't know how I'm going to make it fit. It's one of my favorite spreads I did this year, if I'm being honest, so happy to show you. So every month I put all the books I bought in a tote bag. I think it's super cute. The problem is, I don't know if they're all going to fit. The other problem is, do I put books that were gifted to me on there? It says books bought, so I don't think so. I think it's a way to assess my own personal spending and how many books I personally buy. I am going to mark this as physical TBR on Goodreads. January is always one of my biggest months. January and October are the 2 months that I buy the most books. January because any cash that I got for Christmas usually goes towards books. October for my birthday, I usually spend a little bit more on my birthday on books. When I watch people do this, I love to see their reading journal and what they're doing, so maybe I will point you towards that. How does that sound? Let's fill this out together. I have a lot of quotes in here. I highlighted a lot. The thing is, with a book like this, with this beautiful writing, I do love it. And I write down my favorite quotes in my reading journal every month. But this is very contextual, I would say. So I will still flip through and see what I would like to write out as like something quotable and something that I want to remember when I flip through my reading journal. But otherwise, I can always just go back through a book and look at the tabs that I have put in. Let me figure out the best angle for you. I chose magical realism instead of historical fiction as the genre. So, I think we are gonna have to stick it on that side of the room. Should I make a new shelf with like the weird magic stuff? I think maybe yes. So I would put The Familiar by Leigh Bardugo there, but she has her whole set together, so I won't. But I think just looking at it off the bat, I think these are a different form of fantasy than the other ones. I'm gonna make these a new section on my bookshelf. I don't know if that's the right call. I might change it back. We'll see. I'm going to edit now until I would like to eat dinner, probably around 6. I'm so tired. I got just over halfway through editing my video, I think. I don't want to do more today. It is 8 o'clock and I remembered around 6:30 that I gotta get my steps in today. I've only missed 3 days this month. If you didn't watch the first video of the year, I am trying to hit 6,000 steps a day. I know everyone goes for 10,000. Do your research. That's great. It's great to have a goal, but the research I've done tells me that 6,000 steps is kind of where above that, it doesn't really make a difference. That is a great goal for every day. So I'm trying to hit that. I'm at 2,500 and I do about 1,000 steps every 10 minutes, I think. So I can probably get through like a third of a Game of Thrones episode. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk on the treadmill for, I don't know what that means. What is that, 25 minutes? 6,000, 35 minutes. And then I'm gonna take a shower and bring a book to bed, I think. So because I'm done filming for my last reading vlog, I can talk to you about the books I'm reading, which is kind of fun. I have 3 left on my January TBR and I don't know yet which one I'm gonna pick. Steps done. It took 30 minutes, not 35, so I walk a bit faster than I thought. I decided to grab Unravel Me from my January TBR as my next book. I think the prompt was longest on your TBR, and I think I bought this last January or December or sometime around then. I'm a bit 50-50 on the series as a whole right now, so we'll see if I read tonight. It is now 8:30. I am so tired, but I also got so hungry walking. I thought we had more food in the house than we did. I ended up having toast with cheese for dinner, so that was not enough food. This is not the greatest option, but Pop-Tarting it in bed while I watch a YouTube video, and then I'm gonna take a shower and read and hopefully fall asleep really quickly. I've not been sleeping great. My sleep score has been below 80 consistently, and every day it's like, you need more sleep, and now I think I'm at 9 hours suggested, and it's 8:30 and I'm waking up at 5:30, so I already missed that boat for today. Good morning. I apologize. The stove kettle can be a bit loud, so I'm just making breakfast, some tea and some oatmeal. I saw someone on YouTube made egg white oatmeal and she shared the recipe. I don't remember the channel, Lift with Sarah, and it was really good when I had it a few days ago, so I'm having it again. I don't want to brag or anything, but my sleep score was 94. Unfortunately, the common denominator here is that I have been having caffeinated tea at about 8 p.m. every day, and I didn't last night. So I'm gonna test that theory for a little while longer. I also had a snack right before bed, which I know can actually be beneficial, not like your main meal, but I think having some carbs before you sleep is good. I know it's good for your HRV. I don't know what I'm talking about, okay? Don't take what I say as science and as word, but I have Googled it before. And that's what I have learned, because my HRV was low for a while. Every day I got a notification, and then I started eating like half a banana before bed, and it helped for a while. I don't know the science, okay? So my full body workout on Monday was very lower body based. And I was like, okay, well that kind of sucks. I didn't get much upper body, but I did upper body Tuesday anyway, so whatever. And then today is lower body, and usually it's very strength heavy, but it was so functional today. There were things that I was doing without weights first. So many of the workouts I did not film because I was like, this is gonna look awkward. I've never done this before. I've started this program before and I looked at my notes from these things and it says like, skipped, did something else, didn't want to do this, did squats instead. So today I actually tried to do everything. It felt good still. It was like movements I'm not used to, but I don't know. I am home alone for the next few days. But the nice thing is that I think I'm gonna work from the dining table, at least today. I don't think I need 2 monitors or my giant screen today, so I'm gonna work from the dining table. It's just very cold today. I think colder than usual. Our temp in our house today said 18. We don't turn the heat on while we sleep, but usually when I wake up it's like 20 degrees in the house, so it's quite cold today. It's cold on this floor, so I think I'm gonna turn the fire on and work from the couch or from the table. Oh, the water's ready. I just pour the water. Too many things. I can't forget about that. I will make it too dark, and I don't love my tea very dark. Oh, my tea bag. And then I'm gonna put peanut butter, cinnamon, and a little bit of syrup in this. I hate to be that person, but you know, I'm trying to eat enough protein just over my maintenance. I am tracking things. I am that annoying person. I have goals, you know, and they're working. I feel stronger. I keep upping my weights. I'll shut up now. Let's eat. All right, I see that it kind of looks like mashed potatoes, but mashed potatoes are great too. It's so good. The other day I didn't put enough cinnamon in, so it might have looked like I overdid it, but I know that it'll be worth it. I'm going to enjoy this while I distract myself. I can't eat a meal without watching something. I tried it a few months ago. Don't know if y'all were here, but I tried it. Didn't work. I need the distraction. It's the one time that like I'm okay with it. It is 3:30. I did stay on this floor all day. I ended up actually moving to the couch because it was even cold here. So I turned the fire on and I sat on the couch to be closer. I have so much personal life stuff to do now. My video was almost done being edited. I did work on that for a little bit this afternoon when I was done all of my pressing work. Sorry, I'm just trying to get some treats because I'm going to take the dogs for a walk now. My bedroom floor is a mess and I have a habit every day of tidy, which is kitchen and bedroom. Kitchen, just gotta empty the dishwasher before bed and then it's good. Bedroom, real bad. I have been a mess for the past few days. So I'd like to clean that. I have to water a lot of plants. I've been kind of slacking on my plants this week. I still have to do my final watch through of my video, make a thumbnail, post that. I also would like to make a little bit of a grocery list so we can pick up groceries after volleyball. So volleyball's at 6:30. I got 3 hours. That's not a lot of time. Zach is picking up Chipotle on his way home from his outing today because I was like, hey, we got no food. Oatmeal with eggs for breakfast and I had a bagel with eggs for lunch. Can you please pick something up with a little bit more substance? And then if we get groceries quickly after volleyball, then I should be set for the next few days, at least for the weekend, so that we have food. They are very expectant, so we're gonna go now. It's cold today. I can't say that. Some people have it really cold. It's like 7 degrees. I can't say it's cold. We haven't had snow once. It's not raining. It's just cold because there's no clouds and it's so sunny. Sorry, but it is cold for me. It's cold for me. This is the first time I've worn a sweater and a vest. They always come home with the zoomies. Maybe I should wait till they're done. So we walked for just short of an hour and I didn't need mittens or a toque. So actually not that cold yet. I can't complain. I'm going to do a final watch through my video while I clean up my clothes simultaneously on in the background. I should crack open my pre-volleyball Thursday energy drink. I'm gonna do that. My favorite Celsius flavor is orange. They have been consistently out of all Celsius. They had one Alani flavor, orange. I bought 2, so I already tried it last week. Very good, the same as Celsius. So now I'll just buy whatever's cheaper or whatever is there. I bought a video game a week ago called Cozy Caravan. I have not played since Sunday, so it's been like, now it's day 4 without it, and I was hoping to have time to play today, and I just don't think that I will. So hopefully, I'm going out tomorrow night to my mom's. Maybe I can get like, an hour is not good enough, because to do a full in-game week, I think it's about 2 hours. So I don't really want to dedicate less time than that. So maybe I'll just hold off till Saturday, but that's super sad. But check out Cozy Caravan, super fun. These noises are overstimulating to me. Can't imagine how you guys feel. You said done. I'm only gonna eat half.
Be able to start down before. I'll start with half and we'll see.
Would that be? Just one though, still just one. Good morning. Happy Saturday. I just am looking at myself now. Oh my goodness. It's atrocious, isn't it? I realized I didn't talk to you guys at all yesterday, but I feel like I had a very quick day. Like I worked and then I rode a little bit and then we took the dogs out. I made dinner. I went to my mom's house. I didn't get home till like 10 p.m. Definitely didn't hit all my habits. I still haven't done my plant watering and now I'm like so behind. So that's on the list for today. I feel like I have kind of a long list for today of things that I need to do and things that I want to do. So Zach's gone all day again. I'm gonna take these guys. Maybe when I'm done my coffee. It is a lot colder today than it has been. It says it's 1 degree outside. So it's gonna be a blistery walk no matter where we go. I would like to get a workout in after that, just like a functional full body. Empty the litter box. I have to feed my sourdough this morning. I just have all of these things on my list of things to do, but also I have things I want to do. I haven't played Sims in a hot minute and I really have the craving. So I think that's what I'm gonna do this afternoon for sure, not sure how long. And then we're going out with our friends for dinner. We're trying a new place tonight and then probably playing some games because it always ends up that way. I would also like to read a lot more. I only read like 3 chapters, short chapters yesterday. And then tomorrow we have my nephew's birthday party in the afternoon. So it's a busy weekend, but filled with things that I love and people that I love. I also actually should film my February TBR video today. I think it'll go better today than tomorrow. Anyway, busy weekend. For now, I'm gonna have my morning coffee. It is 9:30. I've been up for a couple of hours, but I had a tea with breakfast and then I kind of just relaxed for a while. And I'm gonna relax longer, finish this, watch some YouTube, and then I'll take them on a walk once that's done. You're so sleepy. All right. Went for a very long, very cold 5-kilometer, 1-hour walk. Guess what? I only have one little treat left. Do you guys want to split it? They did so well. Now I really don't want to work out. I did 3 strength training workouts this week. My goal was 4. I really don't want to. I should. I'm gonna just do it right away. But my headphones are dead, so I should plug them in. I hit my step goal today. I don't feel the most rejuvenated. I am taking the day off. I usually do a full body workout on Saturday and run on Sunday, but maybe I'll just do a workout tomorrow and just skip the run. I prefer more strength training than cardio, so I'll do it that way. I could take my gloves off, and I regretted the long sleeves that I put underneath my sweater. Very cold, but so sunny, and they were like huffing most of the time, these dogs. I think I don't want to play Sims simply because my office is so cold, so I might go back to my Cozy Caravan game or Stardew. I could totally vibe with some Stardew Valley this afternoon. Lunch is leftovers from dinner, which is my classic. You guys see it all the time if you watch. Sweet potato chicken, hummus, arugula. Very good mix of everything if you ask me. I just finished filming my February TBR video. I think I might play some more Stardew Valley. I could just read. I'm undecided. This is the problem. I have too many hobbies. Oh, as soon as I open this door, it's so cold. It's one of his favorite spots. Hi guys, it's days later and I forgot to sign off, so I'm really just here to say thanks for watching and see you next week. Bye.